As promised, Governor Phil Scott is temporarily cutting red tape to speed up the recovery from the flooding. Today's executive order during the state of emergency means certain regulations and restrictions that can delay the work will be paused. His office says that means timely access to gravel, asphalt, and concrete for road and infrastructure repair for communities. The last of today's severe thunderstorms are exiting the area to the east tonight. But earlier this evening, thousands of Vermonters in Addison and Rutland counties facing a tornado warning were forced to take shelter. Fortunately, no tornadoes touched down. From the Addison County town of Orwell, which was at the epicenter of one of the angriest looking storm systems with the greatest potential to form a twister. Lucy, what are residents telling you?
Yeah, Christina, people say the sky got the darkest here than they had ever seen it. One business owner I talked to said his family, and some of his employees actually ended up hiding in their basement of that store just to be sure, just to take that extra precaution. Now, take a look at some of these photos that we got from the storm. Residents tell me those clouds were a scary sight. Now, they weren't as worried about flooding as they were about the possibility of that tornado touching down. Luckily, the damage was minor. There's a tree down on one of the houses, and a road near City Hall flooded, and a boat is actually sitting in the backyard of something that looks like a pond in someone's house. Now, people I spoke to say they feel lucky that this was just the extent of the storm's impact.
We're very fortunate. We still have all of our houses, and we didn't lose anything land-wise to the storms earlier in the week.
We're a little bit higher than other towns and communities, so where we sit, everything kind of recedes down. So I didn't feel threatened at all. I did feel, a little bit nervous when we got the tornado warnings that were coming through, and that's why we made the decisions to, close the store and do what we needed to do for the protection of our staff.
The tornado warning for Addison County went into effect around 6:10 p.m. and expired around 6:35 p.m. In the last 2 years, the nearby town of Addison has suffered damage from 2 tornadoes, and even just a tornado warning is rare in our region. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there was a little bit of flooding on the road here near City Hall, and volunteers came out and actually dug up that drain, so a lot of that water is gone now, thankfully, and that's just part of the restoring process that we get through all this storm, throughout all these storm damages throughout the state. Reporting live in Orwell, WCAX Channel 3 News.